Hey y'all, Rhonda here. Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful morning in the Ozarks. Hot. It's not too bad right now, but it's gonna get warm. In one of my last hauls, I received this Anna Griffin tunnel card. So excited about doing this. I think it's gonna be fabulous. So there's some examples, and then we have our instructions. So I went ahead and picked out some paper. And I was thinking, I sure like this for the base, but it's a little flimsy. And I think with, the panels and opening and closing a lot, it needs to be a little sturdier. So I'm going to make a card base out of some heavy duty, just white, and then layer it, mat it with this. I'll probably use this as my outside, one of these pieces. And then for the inside, I love these kind of watercolor floral looking. I like that. And then for my panels, I like the white and then this kind of pearl. I don't know if you can see the sheen. Kind of almost has a little gold in it. Anyway, this pink pearl and white for my panels. And then for the accents, for the flowers, let me show you. For the florals and those little bits and stuff, I thought gold would be really pretty. Probably gold and white. So let me go through and cut everything out and we will get started. Okay, so we have everything cut out. I have my card base. And then my mats for the front and back and then the inside. And then my 4 panels. And they're the graduated. Okay. And I made sure the front one was embossed really well. And then we have lots of pretties here to decorate with. Alright, so it says next we're supposed to decorate these. So you can play around with it and see what you like. Kind of go back and forth, see what's gonna. And remember, there's going to be quite a bit of room between the excuse me, between the panels. All right, so I'm going to play around with this for a little bit and see what we can come up with. And I'll glue this down. Yeah. And then I also went ahead and put score tape on either side. If you'll notice, see here where it's scored right there. So these, either side is going to fold back like that. This one's going to fold back, and that's what's going to be attached to the card and to the that base. And then here is, let's see, what do they call it exactly? Card support. So here's the card support, and it has pretty little score lines around it. Okay, and I went ahead and put tape on one side. Did all that. Went ahead and put tape on these. So let me play around with the decorations here and go ahead and glue those down, and then we'll start putting everything together. Alright, so I placed my mats on the inside, back, and then on the front side I was going to show you just how I do it. So if you use the score tape, and it's really difficult if you take the score tape off and then try to get it on there and then have to get it up, it's just a mess. So if you'll just fold down one corner like so, and then place it where you want it, and don't push this side down yet, but you've got all your other sides where you want them. Okay, hold it, and then pull this little tab here and burnish that. Okay, so now your paper is not going to go anywhere. And then you can remove the other 3 sides. this, and you have it exactly where you want it. Okay, so there's the front, the inside. All right, and I went ahead and put a few embellishments on my cards here. Those are the 3, and then the 4th, which is the top one, we'll do that at the very end because I kind of see what else I need. Okay, and then we have our, what do they call it? Card support. We have tape on one side. You know, I'm not the greatest, I'm not the worst, but I'm not the greatest at following instructions. I mean, you know, okay. But I have to say, these instructions are very poorly written, in my opinion. I mean, I'm used to diamond press with the pictures and the details where you know exactly what they're talking about. And I've heard many complaints about Anna Griffin's instructions. Well, anyway, so I saw her on HSN and she put one of these cards together. And you know, she does it really quick because everything's done, you know, everything's scored and taped up and everything. She just, you know, zip, 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 and it's done. Well, she did it totally opposite than what these instructions say. So, anyway, all right, we cut our bases. It says cut the embellishments. Okay, then it says cut the support, cut the card support and fold on the scored line. Okay, so this is your support, score, you know, fold on the score line. Attach the right tab of each panel to the right side of the card support end to end. Okay, well, so I guess they're looking at it like this because this is going to be taped down to the card. So this is what the right side is what they're talking about. Okay, so we're going to start with the smallest one. We're going to butt it right up against this crease. And then the next one is going to be butted up to the one before and then the one before. Okay. Then it says apply adhesive to the back side attached to card base. Okay. Then it says down here, you know, this is what it says up here. Then number 9, flatten the card support. Apply adhesive to the back of the right panel of the card support. Adhere the card support to the inside edge of the card base. Okay. Well, I thought this was the right side. Now I guess you're supposed to turn it over and this is going to be the right side. I mean, I know from looking at the pictures and stuff, but these instructions, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. All right, so we're going to attach these to this. And in the HSN video, she did it totally backwards. She started with these and attached them to the inside here, and then attached this. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. I mean, I know, anyway, yeah. All right, so let me fold these back on all of them. Cut off my little mark there. Let me burnish this a little bit. So tell me what you think. If you have this card and you look at the instructions, is it just me? I mean, am I the one that's incoherent? Okay. Because when it says, you know, the adhesive, apply it to the inside, you know, where are you supposed to measure from? I mean, I know kind of from doing this before and pictures and all of that, but okay. Anyway, so here's our smallest one. There's our tab. There's our crease, and it's going to go right up to the edge of that crease so we can fold this over. Probably the best way to do the first one is just to fold it out flat like that, there's the adhesive, and then you can fold, yeah, fold that over and adhere it, and then it should be right. Okay. Let's try it and see. And if not, we'll just do it over. All right, so let's square this up, because it's really important to get the first one, you know, even. You don't want it even a little off, because then the rest of them will be a little off, and by the time you get to the end, it'll be a lot off. All right. So let's close that. And it should be, there we go. Okay, burnish that down. So that's what that looks like. Okay, it's just right edge, that tab is just right to the edge of the fold there. Okay, so now the next one, let's fold it. Fold it. Okay, so your next one should be, we'll do this one like this. Let me burnish just a little bit because I got off a little bit. Okay. So now this one is going to butt right up against that one. Okay. So let's take this, and you can do the same trick where you just do, you know, a little bit there. Get it lined up. Make sure you're up against that one. Okay. And where'd my little tab go? Ah. You know, I'm on camera, so that's what happens. Fold that back. All right, make sure we're right up against it. Squared up. Pull this little tab. Okay, now this is what we have. Okay, so we have 2 more to go. Yep, making sure I got the right size, because they are graduated. Fold it like that. Remove one side here. And we're going to do the same thing. Butt this one right up to the last one. Make sure it's squared up. And slip that backing off. Give it a good burnish. And now we have the 3, and it's all on, I guess, the right side. It's the right side if you're looking like this. You want the pretty side out, because that's what's going to show, okay, on the end. All right, so we have one more. I'm going to fold this one. Fold this one. So really that doesn't matter. It's the same, you know, either way. All right, so let's fold a piece down. And this should just go right up. It should be all the room you have left. Is that measurement right there. Oops. No. Okay. You can even fold that over a little bit. I'm going to butt it right up. Okay. Make sure that's down. Make sure we didn't move. All right. And burnish that. All right. So now this is what we have. We have this flap. That's what's going to attach to the card. Okay. And then you see our tunnel with our little pretties in there. All right, we're going to bring this over. So then it says, flatten the support, add adhesive to the right panel of the support card. Okay. So now we're looking at it like this. Okay. I'm trying to read the instructions and let you guys know, where maybe you're having the same issues I am. Okay, adhere the card support, and I'm not misreading this. Adhere the card support the inside edge of the card base. That's what it says, word for word. Okay. So where, flatten the support card, apply adhesive to the back of the right panel of the card. Adhere the card support to the inside edge of the card base. Okay. To me, the inside edge would be this right here, but that's not going to work. Okay. Should be lined up, and even Anna did this. It should be lined up to the edge here, and then these will all attach. If you close it, they should attach just perfect and lay straight. Okay, if you take that adhesive off, because the card has to lay straight. Okay. All right, start at the center fold, adhere the left tab of each panel to the left side of the card base, one at a time, beginning with the smallest window panel. The panel fold, or the panels fold flat and to the right when the card is closed. Embellish the front of the card, and that's all the instructions. So I wish they would tell you to, this is, the back support, they call it. I wish they would tell you to line this outer edge up with the edge of the card here. And then, like I said, all of these should just attach like that. But the way they're talking about doing it too, the way I understand it, and the way she did it on the video, take this off, tuck this under, and adhere it. But if you do that, then you have to work with it halfway closed. So see what I'm saying? It doesn't pan out. All right. So what we're going to do is lay this one flat. And then that should, the panels should line up. But I'm going to have a little bit of an overhang. So, I did right to the edge there on the crease. There's a little bit of a gap right here, but I had to go to the edge so this would look nice and neat. All right, guys, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the one having the difficult, well, obviously I'm having a difficult time with this. I guess they give you a little room for error. I don't know. So looking at it like this, I would probably start with my biggest panel, butt it up against here. And then this one up against this one, instead of the opposite direction. That way, if there's a little bit of space there, it will be there on the inside, and then it should fit better. Because as of right now, it's going to hang out just a smidge, and that's because of this inside one. It needs to be scooted over just a hair. All right, I mean, it's a beautiful card, but as far as the instructions, I've just, not everyone knows how to do this type of card and should, you know, they shouldn't take that for granted. And I'm, you know, I burnished this down. I'm sure I can't. Okay, crisis averted. Instead of trying to get this off and mess up my support anymore, like I said, it was this last tab right here that was causing me all the problems, because when you lay it flat, it should look like that. Because like I said, trying to adhere this, here this back part, and then hold this up, put this tab down, then that tab. No. Even though that's what sort of the instructions say, you're going to get so frustrated like I am. Plus, if it doesn't line up right, then there you go. All right, so let's line what we're going to do. Anyway, so this tab was a little bit long. I needed to scoot it over. Can't do all that. I trimmed the tab. Okay, so it's just a hair smaller. No big deal. As long as it's attached, it's good. So we're going to take these off, the backing off the score tape on these. And like I said, the instructions do not say to do it this way, but I don't even know what the instructions say. Maybe I'm just a dumb bunny and don't understand, but I don't understand. Like I said, let me know what you guys think. Okay, line this up. Top and bottom just on the inside there, because this is going to lay flat like this when you shut the card. Oh, come on. Okay. And then this should, you want this right up against that middle part. Hold that down for just a second. And you can do this with liquid glue too. Okay. And there we go. Okay, we still have this loose part right here, but that's no-brainer, okay? But that's what it's supposed to look like when it shuts. It's flat, it's on the inside. So let's take this adhesive off. And I hope I didn't confuse you more. Okay, lay that flat. Probably need to turn it this way. Lay this flat. Close this. Make sure it's all flat. Give it a little burnish. And there's our card. Much easier. Much, much easier. Beautiful card, lays flat. Okay. Wow. Those instructions, in my opinion, they are so poorly written. I hope this helps a little bit. If you have any questions, let me know. I can make another one without the mess ups. But yeah, if they don't line up, just trim the little tabs off. But it has to be able to line up, lay flat, nothing hanging out here. Like I said, once you get that figured out, it's a beautiful card. I mean, makes a huge statement. Just gorgeous. And then you can add embellishments. These are the pieces that when I cut these panels, these are the pieces that are left. So you can use these to embellish, like the inside of your card. You want to put one here. If you wanted to put, you know, layer it up like this and write your sentiment or stamp it there. You could put them on the outside. Use some of your flowers to decorate. You know, whatever you want to do. But man, the mechanism, like if you're a newbie, those instructions, to me, like I said, to me, they are just horrible. So anyway, hope that helps. Just like I said, make sure it's lined up on this side. Pull those tabs off. Lay everything flat. Burnish it. And like I said, they are stuck in there like they're supposed to. Okay. All right. Well, you know, I told you she did it different on the video. So I made one like she did on the video. Where did it go? Turned out to be a beautiful card. There's that. But look what happens. It doesn't lay flat. It's not lined up properly. Not good. Not a good situation. So I don't know if undo will, if I could take these tabs off over here, like I said, trim them, reapply the score tape, and then, because this is lined up pretty well on the side. It's just these are not lined up well over here, and you know, it's not because I didn't line them up exactly the way it says. They're just not. It's just not a no-go. It's just a no-go. Like I said, beautiful card, but it's got to lay flat. Got to look like this one. All right, well, like I said, I hope that helps. And if you have any questions, let me know. If I need to make another one and show you exactly how I did it without the boob ups and all the, you know, questions about the instructions, let me know, and I can do another quick little video on this. All right, well, good luck, guys, and until next time, bye for now.